the goddess of India. We Indians consider women as goddess. We worship them. Then what is this? In India, not a single day goes without a girl not being raped, assaulted, harassed or killed. And why? Because we are women? Because of having a uterus or apparently having a body? The answer is no. The problem is in our patriarchal society. We have thousands of rules and regulations for how a woman should live, behave, wear and even sit. Woman anatomy is sexualized since ages in our society. No one ever teaches a boy how he should look at a woman, but every woman is asked to cover up as much of her body as she can because she might provoke the sexual desires of men, which results in such cases against women. Our society is changing. Girls are more aware of their rights and they know when to stand up for themselves, but it's only a few percent of the total population of India. According to NCRB report, Uttar Pradesh 59,853, Rajasthan 41,550, Maharashtra 37,144 women are raped in the year 2019. Is there any safe place for women in India? No, not even on internet. Indian Express report says that even during the time when people were making their phone numbers public to seek help for oxygen cylinders, during such distress period too, women were harassed because of posting their phone numbers. Do we still blame clothes and age and time for such cases? During the daytime or at the darkness of night, women of no age is safe. We know only the number of rape cases which are being reported and highlighted, but the real number can never be counted. Thousands of families, for the sake of their reputation, don't even file a case against the rapists and assaulters. Apart from those literate women who have a forward mindset, most of them doesn't even realize that their rights are curbed and they are being oppressed. Women in rural areas think that it's a part of their daily life. Number of crimes against women is just never declining. Domestic violence, rapes, eve teasing, sexual assault, acid attacks, and the list goes on. A woman can always write endlessly on just how much restrictions they face throughout their life and how this society is stereotyped against them. This patriarchal society has injected in our minds that women are weaker than men, and no matter how much we try to change our minds, somehow, somewhere in our mind, this always stays. Nirbhaya case 2012, such a brutal and heinous crime, spurred widespread protest and debate about violence against women. At that time, it felt like now India will change, but it took 8 years for her to get justice. After the wave of protests across the country for months, nothing changed. We even forgot about the case for almost 8 years. After the execution of the convicts of Nirbhaya case, we thought that at least now this judgment will send a strong message on women's safety across the country. But no, still no effect. According to Times of India, every day 88 women are raped in our country. And these are only those which are reported. Conviction rate of these cases are less than 30%. Which means only 26 out of 88 victims get justice. Unnao rape case 2017, Kathua rape case 2018 are few of those cases which came into light. Even if we ignore all those absurd comments ministers of our country make against women, India ranks 133 out of 167 countries in Women, Peace and Security Index. Now, if we talk about solutions, what can they be? Protest and raising voice, and most importantly, increasing the literacy rate of our country. Female literacy rate of our country is 63.4% and male literacy rate is 81.8%. Increasing awareness among women about their rights and empowering them through the medium of education is the solution. Today, women knows her power. If everyone stands together, then for sure we can change the society. People tend to call out the women who are rebellious and stand for herself. Women who stand for herself, but that is the only way of changing misogynistic norms of society. Families have to change the way they raise their children. Instead of telling girls what to wear and how to sit, they should tell their sons how to look, behave and respect women. India also needs to have a strong law and 100% conviction rate for such cases. For this, we have to constantly fight and raise our voice. Even as an individual, and even if only a handful of people are listening to you, say whenever you feel wrong, stand for the woman whenever you can. Always remember that little things can bring a change. If we see anyone being assaulted or harassed, stand up for them and support them. It's a long fight, it takes time to bring a change, but if we constantly try, then we can even remove misogyny from the society. We talk about the equality between genders, be it LGBTQ plus community, male or female. Equality is important. Everyone should be protected from assaulters and harassments. Every gender faces it. There should be proper laws in our country to provide justice from assaults and harassments. Equality is again very important. Swami Vivekananda has said, be bold and fearless. To all the women out there standing up for yourself, saying no to misogynistic rule is not wrong. Because when a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all the women out there. So be brave and stand up for yourself whenever you can.